Alright, excuse my cough. We are back in the Mass Effect 2. I forget what I was gonna... Oh yeah, we just did the Reaper ship, so the Reaper IFF is available. We need to get some stuff done, as you can see. There's a lot. I couldn't think of that name, so Arrival, that's it. Alright. What are we looking at? 570? Okay. See, I'm level 7. I'm a level 17 adept. I chose Bastion because it lets the biotic powers be faster, quicker, more intensity. The health wasn't super as important to me compared to the recharge time. Yeah, see, I got a little bit more Renegade this time, but mostly Paragon. Heavy throw, heavy warp. Flashbang grenades next, so that'll go there the next time. And then they'll go there. And we'll move along. We'll see what we get. But I now have 60 probes, which is nice. I feel like I should gain a few levels before I do that. I feel like I should help Miranda and just make her loyal. Seems weird not to have a loyal assistant. I need to get some mining done as well. So I'm going to do that real quick. Well, it probably won't be really quick, but yeah. I still have a lot more resources than I thought I did. That's the beauty of doing this mining. Get your resources fairly quickly. I was gonna say, I know I've got Iridium used. I've pretty much used all of them, so. We just see Platinum's under 50,000, so that was not great, but we have 55 probes, so might as well start using them.
Launching probe.
There we go. I couldn't find the other stuff. I'm not gonna sit there and run around all day looking for it, so.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Can definitely use the Platinum.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
This was a palladium-based world, which is fine. 60. And then 2 gas giants.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
It's actually kind of hard to like see the stuff. Nothing too exciting. We'll leave it alone. While there's no viewers, I might as well do some mining.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
That'll be the end. Alright. Alright. There we go. So she'll use Overload. That's her skill. Mine is Warp. Warp and throw. So you see now I have an assault rifle. I have that training, which is good. I gotta see where I gotta go, I don't remember. Okay.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the
25. Sell at 25.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to buy it up. Buy it all up.
Come on, give me something. All right. Let's do it.
it to the judge. My surveillance vids caught your extortion attempt from 4 different angles.
I was misled. I was told that you had agreed to sell.
Take her away, before I have my bartender throw her off.
A little wrap up to an old quest.
What happened? The undercover cop from the weapons kiosk just got arrested.
She wasn't a cop. She was a deep cover operative from a terrorist cell. I'd never have found her if not for you. Really? You did a great job, Tom. Now please go home. Let me take it from here.
Can do, Shepard. And thanks. It's really good to have you back.
Oh, neat. I'll take the 40 experience points.
Welcome back, babe. Can I get you anything? Sorry, no sex. Just cleaned the bar.
What's it like being an Asari matriarch?
Pretty much like being anything else. My parents had it more interesting than I did.
Thanks
We've
for
already
sharing,
talked to
Rebecca.
her.
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
Just looking around.
Pleasure as always.
If you're waiting for things to do, maybe after work we could catch a bit or something.
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana alright?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the Mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Ariana's family to the terminal instead.
You didn't mention anything about the cat.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No, you and Niket are the only 2 I trust on this.
What information do you have about the mercenaries?
I've confirmed that they're Eclipse, and that they're working for an organization Ms. Lawson warned us about. I could try to alert the authorities, but so far they've done nothing illegal.
You may be right. We'll handle this ourselves.
It's your assistant, Amanda. What do you want to do?
Mantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I doubt Eclipse will send all their people just to stop you. You want to give Niket any backup?
Niket can take care of himself. Besides, any armed backup just draws attention to him.
Alright, let's do it.
Whatever you want, Amanda.
Thank you, Shepard. I appreciate this. I hadn't planned on Eclipse, but they never planned on you.
It's true. Nobody plans on Shepard. All will fear Shepard. 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 So you see, Garrus, of course, he's loyal because he's bro. Jacob's loyal, Jack's loyal, which is good because she's crazy. You gotta get Grunt loyal, Zaid, Morden, Kasumi. And we're doing Miranda. Oh yes, we're doing Miranda. We're getting her loyalty. Stop being sick.
Damn it! Eclipse mercenary gunships. They'll be dropping troops in the cargo areas.
More chance to do renegade stuff.
Put us down in that cover behind me.
Let's hope they really do want to take us alive.
Hold fire! I said hold fire, damn it! I got this.
He's a sentinel.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you got it all lined up, huh? Captain Yala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. We won't be helping her.
What do you mean the cat won't be helping us?
Nothing you need to worry about. Nobody's gonna get killed unless you do something stupid. You walk away now, the girl goes back to her father, and everybody's happy.
Everybody but my sister. And me.
Should we be talking to Captain Onyala about this?
You don't want to talk to the captain. She's not as polite as I am. She's the best commando I've ever seen. I've seen her tear people in half with her biotics. And she's getting paid a lot to stop you.
She gets in my way, she'll never have a chance to spend it.
Wait, Miranda, you said she was your twin sister.
That what she told you? No, this crazy bitch kidnapped our boss's baby daughter. He's been looking for her for more than a decade.
It's complicated, Shepard. We share the same DNA, just not the same birthday.
You took a baby from the richest guy in the galaxy, lady. I don't know what your damage is, but you're not getting away with it.
You're not getting Miranda's sister. If you push this, it'll go badly for you.
Captain Onyala ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots. When I say the word, we unleash hell on your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you want things
That went very poorly for them. I missed a lot of credits in this game. Really, it's just about getting through the game to get to Mass Effect 3, which is where I want to be, but we're not there yet. Ugh. The Mass Effect 2 is a blast, don't get me wrong, this is exceptionally fun. Most people would say this is the funnest, but Mass Effect 3 for me is the funnest.
Hang on, I've got one of the radios. I'll patch us in, see if I can get an idea of what we're up against. Shepard, I think I owe you an explanation. Oriana is my twin, genetically. But my father grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me. I couldn't let my father do to her what he did to me. So I rescued her. She's almost a woman now.
Why didn't you tell me that we were saving a kid?
She's not a child. She'll be 19 this year. But, well, it didn't seem relevant at the time, I suppose. There are people who'd use her against me. I'm very protective when it comes to Oriana. I'm sorry I didn't trust her sooner. You deserved to know.
I can understand choosing to go your own way, but you stole a young child from your father.
If you knew my father, you would understand. I wasn't the first one he made. I was only the first one he kept. I was brought up with no friends, pushed to meet impossible demands. I wasn't a daughter to him. I don't know what I was. Oriana has had a normal life. I made the right decision.
If Eclipse knows where Oriana is, they'll be moving in on her soon. We need to hurry.
Agreed. I'm a bit worried by what the Mercs said. If they've got to Niket somehow, this is going to be harder than I planned. According to the specs I reviewed, we'll need to cut through the cargo processing yard to get to Oriana.
Can you tell me anything about the cargo processing yard?
We'll be moving through conveyor systems. There'll be a lot of movement. Finding targets won't be easy. We'll need to stay sharp. And these cargo transports carry hazardous materials. So watch what you shoot at.
I hope your friend can be trusted.
Absolutely. Niket is one of my oldest friends. I guess you could say he's my only real friend. He's the only person I didn't cut ties with when I left my father.
Is there a chance your father could be using Niket to get to you?
I'm sure he's tried, but Niket's one of the few people who understands what my father is really like. I trusted him with my life when I ran from my father, Shepard. He won't betray me now.
Let's go find Niket and Oriana.
Right.
Totally won't betray him now. No.
They're on the far side of the conveyor line. Time your shots.
There's 1,500 credits to my name. And get those back.
They've seen it.
Assault rifles make this game so much easier. Like, so much easier. It's less stressful too. Because I got SMG and... See, I got SMG of 407 in rounds. I got a heavy pistol at 25, so I'm doing really well with that. There's 100 credits. Save it, why not?
Now what's this?
Hey, look, more submachine gun damage. Go ahead and save that while we're at it. Just 1,500 more credits. I ever tell you Grunt is awesome? Seriously, he's awesome. Get rid of the drone.
This might be useful.
Gel capacity, sweet. We needed that. 3,000 credits in the bank. That gives me 25,000. Okay. So this gives me 10,000.
You're up.
Damn it, I'm not letting you get on. We can cut down the Chicago line.
Alright, that was 3,000 more credits and well done. Let's go see if we can find some ammunition. Alright. Another 3,000 credits. Gives me 31,000, almost 32,000 credits. Doing very well in that department. There's some 500 elemental zero, so we'll take that. See, that jumps to 500 more, so that's good.
Eclipse operatives have attempted to delay you by dismissing the elevators. I override your alarm.
Hostile combat drone! Firing now! Nikkei. But that can't be right.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe the captain knows we're listening in, and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a switch. Or maybe it
Do
means
do
something
do
else.
do 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 do.
I wouldn't do that. Then why would anybody bother?
What makes you so sure that Niket wouldn't turn on you?
He could have turned on me when I ran away. I'm sure my father talked about it. If he didn't do it then, why would he do it now?
Did Niket know that you took Oriana from your father?
No, we just found out about that recently. It was too personal to involve someone else. I never really thought about it, but maybe... No, he'd have to understand why I did it. He knows what I went through.
You know it, Miranda. If you don't think he'd betray you, then I'm sure there's another explanation.
I don't know, damn it. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. And then I'll have a word with this Captain Anyala.
This is a powerhouse team, by the way.
I'm sorry, sir. We're under security lockdown. Until the situation in the cargo terminal is resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my time, Niket. I get paid regardless of how the girl gets there.
No, I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we... Here.
This should be fun.
Niket, you sold me out.
How do you want to handle this, Miranda?
Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
From a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
How did Miranda's father turn you?
They told me you'd kidnapped your baby sister all those years ago. They said I could help get her back peacefully. No trauma to the family.
I told them you'd never do that. They could go to hell.
And you finally told me what you'd done. I called them back that night.
Why didn't you call me, Niket? We've been through a lot. You could have at least let me explain.
I deserve to know that you'd stolen your sister, Miri. I deserve to know you were with Cerberus. But I had to hear it from your father first.
I knew Eclipse was willing to get their hands dirty. But kidnapping a kid?
I'm not stealing her. I'm rescuing her. Come on, Niket. Let's finish this bitch off and get out of here.
Take the best shot.
I was just waiting for you to finish getting dressed. Or does Cerberus really let you whore around in that outfit?
Whether or not you agree with Miranda, Oriana has been with her family for years now.
Her father can still give her a better life.
You don't know what my father wants for her.
I know that I've been poor, Miri. I didn't much care for it.
He wants to take a girl away from the only family she's ever known. Doesn't that tell you what he really is?
If you're working for Miranda's father, that means he knows about Oriana. We need to find a new solution.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana. I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket.
Miranda, wait. You don't want to do this.
This has to end here. My father will keep trying to find Oriana.
Maybe Niket can help. Talk to your father. Just say you got here first.
I'll tell him that you hid her. That I don't know where she is.
I never want to see you again, Niket.
Done. Now, if you don't mind, I have shipment delivered.
You'll die for that, bitch! On our right! the shuttle. I want to make sure Oriana and her family get on safely.
Took care of the big bad first. Usually I take care of her last. But not this time. Yeah. So we finished this mission with 35,000 credits. That's cool.
I can't believe Niket sold me out. Didn't even see it coming.
Even with all your upgrades, you're human, just like the rest of us.
But I let it get personal and I screwed up. Why didn't you let me kill him? I could have handled that. Watching him get gunned down by that sorry bitch.
You still cared for him, even if he betrayed you.
You're right. And my father knew it. He used that against me. It's always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted. But there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. So Niket. Weakness on my part?
You can't toss aside everything you care about just to be safe.
It's okay, Shepard. My father hurt me, but he didn't break me. As much as he tried to turn me into exactly what he wanted, I'm my own person.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her. But yes, you're right. I still have something. Thank you.
Alright. Miranda is now loyal.
No sign of Eclipse. It looks like the clear. There she is. She's safe. With her family. Come on, we should go.
Don't you even want to say hello?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family. A life. I'll just complicate that for her.
She doesn't need any details. But would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
I guess not.
Go on. We'll wait here.
Yep. Got everything that mission. Including the achievement. Got 54 of 127 achievements out of this so far. Yeah. I'm having fun with it.
I'll deal with it.
Touch me and I will...
Enough! Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I show you.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard. Thanks again, Shepard. Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Ariana in time without your help. I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself for what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
Are you happy about your sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
Are you gonna talk to her again?
I honestly don't know. For once, I haven't planned that far ahead. I'll deal with it after our mission. I have to stay focused, and she needs time to adjust to her new home.
You never told me what you talked about.
I introduced myself. Her family was shocked. She adjusted quickly, of course. She's as smart as I am. She plays the violin, loves the Adagio movement of Nielsen's Fifth, just like I do. She wants to work in colony development. Told a joke about it. She's really funny. It's something we don't share.
It's funny, I think of you as all business. Good to see that there's a person over there.
The mission's too important to let personal feelings interfere. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
Cause I'm the best, the best. Nothing's ever gonna keep me down. So you see, I got still 280. Didn't go up with the upgrade. Oh well. It's okay. I leveled up.
Commander, what can I do?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe... Of course, Commander.
So we got through Miranda's loyalty mission.
Shepard,
Have you got a minute?
can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibration.
Talk to you later, Dave.
I'll be here if you need me.
I can pretty much do any mission right now. But why not, you know, keep leveling and getting my team. With Miranda, Jacob, Garrus, and Jack loyal, we're in good shape.
Hey,
Talk to me, Jack.
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing. Whatever.
I pretty much closed off her dialogue, I think, when I told her to go screw off with the romance. Just not interested in romancing Jack. She's kind of, a shrew. I wonder if I killed my fish on accident. Oh, they're still chugging along. Chugging along. Singing their song. Yeah. That was my little Reginald doing. We avenge him in Mass Effect 3. He gets thrown in a dumpster. The rage that ensues is incredible. Citadel DLC is like one of the greatest DLCs ever made for any video game ever. I don't care. That's real. I'm literally playing these games to get to that DLC, which is crazy. Interesting.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
No. Anything else, Commander? Take care.
I like Kelly.
So, Commander, you figure Miranda would ever lighten up a bit and... I can't even finish saying it.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
So it just basically changed it to black. I like that outfit better. Okay.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport terminal. It can't be replaced. It's a token of my family.
Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn alien travel bureaucracies.
Were you trying to get them to help you find this locket?
Oh, Steve, thank you. Thank you so much. My daughter was young when he died. This is the only memento she has of it. Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize the search.
Wait a minute, I didn't... Come back here. Give me the money that you should have given them. Ay, ay, ay. Okay.
Listen. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
I overheard you talk. Is this the data you're looking for?
The Corrosa generational locker. You found it. Thank you. My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from the Sinus corporate building.
Why is this data so important anyway?
It's a genetic history for the entire Corrosa family. It's used for high-level reproductive negotiations. It would be like a human pedigree, I suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly weakened position. Losing this would have hurt my family for generations, maybe even destroyed it.
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backup?
We did. A rival family introduced a computer virus and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy Asari?
There's your data. I hope it helps your family.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you. Here, for your trouble. Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us.
We'll talk to her in a minute. We're just gonna go make sure we got all of our stuff.
Hey, we're friends. I have never called you that. No, but you're thinking about it. You think
You're sure gateway weapons and armor are good enough for Eclipse?
Yeah, I'm friend of Eclipse.
Maybe a shirt. Or a car. Helium. Hey, you're blue shifting already. That's funny, right? Asari screen color in the goblet effect? What about you? Going to try and make it as a commando?
Why not? Every Asari has biotics. Might as well use them, right?
No, I haven't had any luck yet. She insists it was legal. I don't know. I'm going to call in a favor and have a friend examine the contract.
Where's Shiala? There she is.
Shepard, I don't suppose you'd remember me. I'm Shiala. We met on Pharos during the Geth attack. Saren had given me to the Thorian creature as a slave, and you killed it, and saved me. I promised to help Zeus Hope recover, and actually cheer on Ilion for just that purpose.
How is Zeus Hope doing?
We've done a lot of rebuilding. We even salvaged some useful material from the Geth ship you destroyed. The Exogeny researchers got called back to their headquarters, however, along with what was left of the Thorian.
Is it Exogeny pushing colonists around again? Or did the Thorians somehow survive our fight?
No. Exogeny has been very supportive of Zeus Hope. They actually seem to want to help us survive, and the Thorian is dead. Though, after all you went through to kill it, I understand your concern. I fear that after our adventure on Pharos, my purpose on Ilion will seem mundane by comparison.
Is there something I can do to help?
I'd appreciate it. I've reached the limits of my diplomatic abilities, and I prefer not to start trouble. Some of the colonists had health problems as a result of the Thorian control. We hired a colonial survey group to do some medical scans, but the medical contract apparently allows the company to perform invasive procedures without our consent. That's why I'm here.
Tell me more about the contract you signed for these scans.
Barrier Frontiers was interested in our problem. They offered to perform medical scans and deliver treatment for next to nothing. I should have known it was too good to be true, but we were desperate. In the fine print, we apparently agreed to let them perform invasive follow-up procedures if they deem it valuable, which they have.
Can they actually force these procedures on you?
No, but they can declare us in breach of contract, which means we're responsible for the full price we would have paid normally. Zeus Hope just got back on its feet. There's no way we can afford that, Shepard.
What kind of health problems did the colonists have?
Headaches or muscle spasms similar to what they experienced while under Thorian control. Sometimes the colonists near another former Thorian victim shared sensations like heat or pain. It has to be a result of trace amounts of the Thorian's parasitic spores. You can see why we want it studied and cured.
Wait a minute. Shiala, you were only green when the Thorian made you a clone. The real you was blue, like normal Asari.
Those health problems I said were related to the Thorian control. This is mine. A few months after the Thorian died, my skin pigment changed. My biotic abilities are unstable as well. I'm also having vivid dreams about my time with the Thorian. It is disconcerting.
I'll talk to the survey group.
I appreciate it, Shepard. The Barrier Frontiers representative knows about the issue.
But did you know you're green? And it's not easy being green. Unless you're the Hulk, then it's very easy being green. That's Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. That was a fun game. Wait, what was my 700? Okay.
I saw your conversation, human. You're here to complain about the medical contracts those colonists from Pharaoh signed. I suggest you leave. Your life is short enough. Do not waste what time you have bothering me.
Why are you insisting on these tests? What use could they possibly be?
Their use is not your concern. A legal binding contract was signed. Nothing else matters. All of them. Humans, Solarians, Turians. You come to our planet and complain that our laws don't suit. The galaxy would be a better place if nobody but the Asari had ever dragged themselves out of the primordial muck.
Perhaps we could work out different tests. Something that will work for both sides.
If the colonists were not willing to abide by the terms of the contract, they should not have signed it. The onus is not upon me to accommodate them.
So you'd be this harsh in your contract terms if these were Asari colonists?
If they were Asari, they'd be dealing with problems unleashed by another race. Asari like my bondmate, who died when the Geth rebelled against the Quarians. Or my daughters, who died during the Geth attack on the Citadel. One word from the embassy, the other was a greeter for the consort. I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
Why was your bondmate on the Quarian homeworld?
Studying the Quarians. Not their technology, but their music. She loved all their art. Said they had old souls. I think that's where my daughters got it from. Both of them love talking with people, exploring new cultures.
They sound like wonderful people. The galaxy is lesser for their loss.
Yes, it is.
Do you think they'd want you to do this?
I'm not. I didn't. Oh. I'm sending an amended contract. No more tests, no fees. There's enough grief in this galaxy. I don't need to add to it.
Did you get the star charts?
Yeah. I had to deal with Arinia, though. I feel like I need a shower.
What do you expect? She's a pureblood. They're all like that.
You did it. I just got the revised contracts. Thank you, Shepard. You've saved Zoo's hope again. I don't think I could have... Is it always like this? Yesterday's problems lingering in some new form. Isn't anything ever just fixed?
You've got the power to make a difference, Yala. Not everyone does.
You're right. You gave us a chance by saving the colony. I can't let them down. I won't. Thank you for what you've done here, Shepard. I'll keep doing what I can. Maybe sometime when I'm not organizing the colony and you're not doing whatever you do.
Cool. So that dropped it to a reasonable sum. Okay.
I didn't mean... Okay, look, I'll take another look at the contract. Maybe it needs to be reclassified. Forget it, do whatever you want.
Need to go back to the Normandy right quick.
human colonies.
Need to go research some stuff. I forgot to do it. Also got to turn in a couple of minor quests, which was good. I made some things better. I done good. Tell you what though, an adept with an assault rifle is pretty devastating. And I'm about to make it even more so. Assault rifle penetration. So now it does 25% damage against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. Oh, yay. I'll just make our submachine gun fully optimized to unlock an Achievo, fully upgrade a weapon. So that's 55 out of 127. Alright. Let's go ahead and greatly speed up the mineral planning. Let's also make planet scanning quicker. That's good. Take that. Oh, body gel capacity. We want that. That's +4. Okay. Cool. That was good.
What's this area? Yeah.
Guess I'm not doing that. Okay.
How may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander. But mostly I feel encouraged. I trust you implicitly. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about you?
But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we look out for human interests. I love humanity. I also...
That's a very powerful...
Anything else you'd like to... Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Okay.
You'll never believe what happened. I've got the data. Don't ask. Just call it.
Excuse me. You know where I can find Selena?
She's not here anymore. Oh, you're the one she was helping out. She took a job off the road. Didn't say where. She gave me something for you. Looks like a message.
You didn't say anything else?
You just gave me that and left. Not even a goodbye.
Hey, Shepard. I was on my way to get light when the first arrived. Bitch dead. I assume that means your friend is alive and he finished the job. Tell him if I ever see him, I'll buy him a drink.
That's the end of that quest.
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business. I don't know. Some of them seem dangerous. That's the whole point. Can I help you with something?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
Wait, why? Do you have a problem, or did she kill somebody already?
Relax. I just need to speak with her.
Good. Samara's the first Justicar I've seen on Alien. If I'm lucky, things will stay peaceful. She went to the commercial spaceport a few hours ago. If you want to get there, the pedestal on that balcony will summon a cab. Just be polite when you meet her. Justicars embody our highest laws, and they usually stay in Asari space. She's not used to dealing with aliens.
Is Samara really that dangerous?
If you follow the laws, you've got nothing to fear, and a Justicar would die without hesitation to protect the innocent. But their code orders them to stop lawbreakers, with lethal force in most cases, and everyone skirts the law somehow on Alien. If someone tried to bribe her, she'd be obliged to gun them down as a matter of honor. I'm hoping to avoid that.
Why are you worried about other species coming into contact with her?
If a Justicar kills an Asari, none of us questions it. But if she killed a human, do you think the Alliance would understand her actions and respect her authority? You can't even figure out your own religions. It's a big diplomatic incident just waiting to happen.
Tell me about the Justicars.
They're a monastic order. They've given up their families and possessions to follow their code. Most of them are on some lifelong mission, but they'll always stop to deal with any injustice they encounter, which can be a problem. In some ways, they're a lot like the Spectres, undertaking personal missions.
Spectres are authorized by the Council. Who do Justicars represent?
What? That's like, I don't know, a good human metaphor. They represent their code, our code. It's closer to a religious group than a legal branch. No law-abiding Asari would question a Justicar's orders. Nobody becomes a Justicar for personal gain. And they die before breaking their oaths.
I'm looking for Samara.
Like I said, she's at the commercial spaceport. You can hail a cab at the pedestal on that balcony over there.
Time to go.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm taking my goods to Omega, Detective.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder.
I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of.
The victim is your business partner, and I'm not ruling you out. I'll let you know when you can leave.
What about that Justicar that just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
What do you want? I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble. As if that wasn't enough, some Asari Justicar showed up this morning. All the natives are scared of her. I've got to get off this world.
Has Samara actually done anything yet?
The Asari say that Justicars are lethal in a fight. And if they so much as smell corruption, they start shooting. The thing is, corruption isn't that hard to find here.
Tell me how to find the Justicar.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if you want to go there.
Why do you think it was mercenaries?
Dagny Kerr was cutting through a back alley last night when someone killed him with a shotgun. I saw his body this morning. They'd used modded rounds. That means Eclipse must.
You must know something about these Eclipse.
I occasionally do business with them, but only in well-lit places, with my dogs, and only after sunset. This is a scummy bunch, even by Merc standards. They sell red sand, all kinds of illegal items, and they are all cold-blooded killers.
Why would these mercs kill him? And why do you think they're coming after you, too?
I have no idea. We're innocent merchants. But they killed him, so they must be after me, too. I have to work the angles and get out of here.
You don't seem too broken up about your partner's death.
Dagny Kerr knew the risks when he took to spacing. Right now, my will is weak. It's unhealthy to be a Volus in the Nostastro spaceport right now. Especially a Volus named Pygmy 4.
I should go.
I should go. I should go. I should go.
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Asari does.
Just running around making sure there's no med pack or anything. Like that.
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
I need to recruit Samara for my mission. Then we'll be on our way.
Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
Best kind.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP. She's at the crime scene.
You're letting her into a sealed crime scene?
I'm a cop. I'll work with the Justicar all I can. Besides, she's been looking at crime scenes longer than our two lifespans combined. She knows how to handle herself.
You're awfully anxious to get Samara out of your district.
My bosses want me to detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of cross-species incident. But her Justicar code won't let her be taken into custody. If I try it, she'll have to kill me. I have no interest in dying, so if you lure her away with some big noble cause before I have to carry out my orders, I'm thrilled to help you.
Your superiors are sending you to certain death for no good reason. You have a right to disobey.
We can disobey suicidal orders. Why wasn't I told?
Not often enough.
Most of the time, I'm not being stupid about it. I can't say the same for another superior.
I'm a cop and I know my duty. I've been ordered to detain her and I will. Unless I can get her to leave my district first.
Samara would kill a cop? That doesn't sound very just.
She would die defending an honest cop, but she'd fight an army of dirty cops to the death. I admire her dedication, but her presence is still a big problem. I need her gone before I have to carry out my orders.
How do I get to the crime scene?
It's around the corner. Go outside, take a left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in. Be careful. The local Eclipse mercs have been all over those back alleys lately.
You mentioned a crime scene.
A Volus merchant was murdered. It was a professional hit, so we're not dealing with junkies looking for a score. I'm thinking the local Eclipse mercenary band. Can't prove it, but if the Volus was dirty too, maybe it's just a deal gone bad.
What do I need to know about these mercenaries?
Eclipse mercs are professional killers. They sell red sand, trade illegal weapons tech, and smuggle criminals off-world. They control some back alleys around here. I haven't been able to find their nest yet, though.
What can you tell me about Justicars?
They're a kind of... humans might call them warrior monks. They live by a complex code that compels them to punish the wicked and protect the pure. They've been a part of Asari culture for millennia. I read adventure stories about Justicars when I was a child.
What do you think of Samara herself?
She's been a Justicar longer than 3 of your lifespans. Whoever she was before she swore that oath, that person is dead.
People seem nervous about Samara's presence.
Asari admire Justicars, but we also know that they kill without mercy when they find corruption. And Justicars never leave Asari space. Why is she here? I doubt it's to investigate the murder of some corrupt Volas.
I have to go.
Good luck.
More importantly, I should go.
Before the detective goes after her.
I agree. To the crazy bitch. Let's go. Drop down the safe so we don't have to listen to
Amara
her.
told us to let you through. Watch yourself. There's merc activity back here. We're waiting on backup.
Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Take the 3,000 credits. Cool, I warped 25 enemies. It's another check mark off the dust. Very good. Very good. Now I'll save it. What's my credit score? 4,666, 2,000 more. I need 2,000 more for the fishy. Well, that person's
Those were my
dead.
best troops.
And there is
Tell me what
Samara.
I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the answer, Lieutenant.
You can kill me, but one of us will take you down, Justicar.
What was the name of the ship she left on?
Go to hell.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
It's a bad way to go.
My name is Samara, a servant of the Justicar Code. My quarrel is with these Eclipse Sisters, but I see 3 well-armed people before me. Are we friend or foe?
That merc was wounded and helpless. Do you just kill anyone who won't help you?
If my cause is important enough, yes. Are you different?
I've killed enemies, but always with good reason.
I answer to a code that is clearly defined. If my actions are true to that code, I am just. If they are not, I am unjust. I don't pretend it is a simple matter, or that it seems right to everyone. But I sleep well at night, and that is more than most can say.
How may I be of service to you?
I'm going up against suicidal odds, and I need the best. That's you.
I sense the truth in what you say, and it humbles me. But I seek an incredibly dangerous fugitive. I cornered her here, but the Eclipse Sisters smuggled her off-world. I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
I wish you were willing to go with the human, Justicar. I've been ordered to take you into custody if you won't leave.
You risk a great deal by following your orders, Detective. Fortunately, I will not have to resist. My code obligates me to cooperate with you for one day. After that, I must return to my investigation.
I won't be able to release you that soon.
You won't be able to stop me.
The human is lost here. Can one of you clarify?
I'm convinced her to leave with you, but Justicar's in their code.
The detective has been ordered to detain me. I can't force her to disobey an order.
Asari is stupid. Your code just means you kill her tomorrow instead of today.
I am afraid so.
There must be some way we can all get what we need.
I see a way. While I am in custody, you find the name of that ship. Do that, and I will join you. Then the code will be satisfied.
Can you tell me more about Justicars?
We are individuals who have forsworn family, children, and worldly possessions aside from some weapons and armor. We travel Asari space righting wrongs as defined by the ancient code we have each memorized.
Ilium may be dominated by Asari, but it isn't in Asari space.
My quarry fled to this place. I am sworn to hunt her down, and I will follow anywhere she goes. It is rare for a Justicar to leave Asari space, but I must follow my oath. If I suffer for it, I will accept that.
A moment ago you refused to give up your investigation, but now you'll swear to follow me?
If I stay, I will be compelled to kill many innocents to escape incarceration.
Like me.
I may be killed, and my quarry would be free to continue murdering. If I come with you and survive your mission, I can resume my investigation. To do that, I need the ship's name to track her to her next hiding place. It is a simple choice.
Makes sense.
This Justicar code seems quite strict.
It may seem so to you, but this is my oath. The expedient path may be fast and simple. That does not make it the right path.
Do you have any leads?
The Volus merchant Pitney IV is tied to this. Eclipse mercs are preparing to kill him. Get the truth out of him. He may know a way into the Eclipse base.
Well, I've got to get back to my station. And I guess I've got to take you with me.
Thank you, Shepard.
Hello again, Earthclan. Did you speak to the detective?
Why are the mercs after you?
I know nothing about any mercenaries, Earthclan. I'm merely an innocent merchant trying to make his way in life.
The Eclipse are out for your blood. I need your help to break into their base. Shouldn't we work together?
Yes, you're right, Earthclan. I'm desperate. I've got angry mercs after me, and now this Asari Justicar. Let's talk. I smuggled a chemical onto Ilium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic. I may have, forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse. So they are perturbed and want to kill me.
Tell me about this chemical you brought in.
It's called Minogen X3. And it's very, illegal. Anyone with biotic powers who is exposed to it becomes more powerful. The higher your exposure, the more powerful you get. But too much of it, you die. That's the part that the Eclipse found disagreeable.
You've been in the Eclipse base. What do you remember?
It's a series of docking bays where the Eclipse keep their private ships. They're well armed and they've got mechs. And there are murderers. Every one of them kills someone as part of their initiation.
It sounds like you're a swindler and your actions finally caught up with you.
True and true. But I haven't survived as a merchant this long without being able to tell when there's a deal in the making. You want something.
The Eclipse recently smuggled someone off-world. I need the name of the ship she left on.
I don't know about their people smuggling operations. They must keep records in their base. I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy. Take it, but be careful. Each Eclipse sister commits a murder to earn her uniform. They are all dangerous.
So we learned Pitney Four's a turd.
I don't trust that Bolus. There's something about him.
Please don't start trouble about my prisoner. Trust me, I'd release her right now if I could. It's a great honor to have a Justicar here, but I could do without the honor of having her kill me.
I'd like to avoid killing you, Detective. Unfortunately, the moment my code dictates I must, I will. There is only the code.
She says this kind of thing like she's talking about what to eat for dinner.
You're not gonna lock her up?
Any attempt to put me in a passive restraint system will be regarded as a hostile action, and I will be forced to attack.
Yeah, that.
Find a way into the Eclipse hideout. But say it, they're leaving no
Yeah, that.
contact.
There's a reason. She's not going anywhere. I technically have all the time in the world to do this mission, but you know. It must be. Yeah, nonsense.
didn't fire my weapon once. I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot.
Whatever. Pretend to keep breathing.
I'm not one of them. I'm new. I thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
You chose your side, Elnora. And you lost.
Screw that bastard and screw you.
Told you I'm not always Paragon in this game.
We can use this.
Take that biotic damage, that's nice. Out of curiosity. Yeah. We're almost fully Paragon, but we definitely got some Renegade to us. Like I am not Mr. Goody Two-Shoes in this game. Make sure there's nothing over here, because we're crazy like that. Credits. $3,000 credits. I can buy that fish now. Still have money left over. Okay, good. So I can buy the fish and have money left over. Take the 100 credits. Definitely take the 6,000 credits. That pretty much bought the fish on its own. Yes, sir. How did I miss? Cool, I've got to take down a gunshot. I guess the gunship lost interest. It's like, nah, we're not gonna stick around and help. Okay. Zoom right along then.
Well, it's official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse mercenary. I heard my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous bolus. Up close, exploding rounds blew the little bastard's suit wide open. I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Elnora was the killer. It's a good thing we took her out.
Figured that detective would want this.
Well, I took down Nora, who was a murderer.
They've seen it.
Requesting assistance.
Gunship above!
Piece of cake. Seriously, it really wasn't that hard. That's probably my favorite unlock minigame in video games.
This looks like a shipping manifest. It shows the Pitney Force sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
This isn't the information Samara needs, but it proves that the Volus is a criminal.
Valuable information to the Volus.
We've got to keep moving.
Another 6,000 credits. Now I can afford all the fish. Everyone's favorite person. Everyone's favorite person. Everyone enjoy this moment.
I am a biotic god. I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotic made flesh.
You need help.
You need help. For you stand before the mightiest biotic ever. Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness. They may laugh when I fight over, but they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
Fear him.
Are you part of Pitney Forest Trade Group?
When I was born, I worked for Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
Don't think he's reported anything.
Faces. Pitney will take money over friends every time.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room. I shall toss Rosair about like a rag doll.
This idiot is no challenge to anyone.
I will tear her apart. My biotic is unstoppable.
Rosair will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last. Great wind.
Great win. Biotic God.
Hey. What was I saying? Tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap.
Destroy Universe later. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's probably the best moment in the whole game. Best moment in the whole game. Bar none. Oh, I'm so glad we got to witness that. It's worth the purchase right there. Here comes the boss fight. But man, what a lead up to the boss. Just awesome.
Everything's gone to hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world. First a Justicar shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass.
On the ground!
I was in trouble. I got gassed. So I had to move. I wasn't ready. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't ready. I was messaging someone. Probably not the best idea to do once you start a firefight in a video game, but what are you gonna do? Biotic God. I mean, you have to appreciate. First things first, we'll get that, and then we'll do this. Now it's literally just a matter of picking off the lesser beings.
Some record of that ship must be around here.
There we go. 3,000 credits. Just so in case I die from the gas, which would be incredibly stupid, but you know, I've done dumber.
That the ship the crazy Asari wanted to find?
Should we head back to the police station and give it a name, or look around first?
We've got time. Let's look around.
Back to the spaceport?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Asari does, I guess.
Thank you for removing the Eclipse threat, Earth Clan. It will take them months to rebuild their organization. Also, merely out of curiosity, when you were poking about, did you perhaps run across a shipping manifest that belongs to me?
You never know when something like this might come in handy.
If it might change your mind, Earth Clan, returning that manifest would be very profitable for you. If you give it to the detective, her reward will be a pat on the back.
If you have something that'll encourage the Justicar to leave, show it.
I've got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine. I am ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
The Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service, so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the Code. By the Code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
I never thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
I can see that this is a very important act, Samara. Thank you.
Truly, the life of a Justicar can get lonely. I admit I am looking forward to serving with a company of honorable heroes. Shall we return to your ship?
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar. And you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard and any evidence he brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar. Thanks, Shepard. I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that. But you came through. Never heard of this Elnora. Sounds like she was just starting her career. Good thing you cut it short. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
There we go, we're level 19. Still didn't find all the stinking money. So frustrating.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
I've seen Samara's biotic powers at work. They're substantial.
We still don't know what we're gonna find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
Alright. Let's go get that biotic damage unlocked. Ooh, biotic damage. Oh, cool. It's a cooldown. So 30% biotic damage. And the cooldown's 20% faster. Nice. Things are coming together nicely. Let's see here. Dose. Okay. Well, only do so much. Oh yeah. 6 to 1 is.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
So that's Oriana, that's Lawson's sister.
There is nothing more absolute than the oath of an Asari Justicar. You did well getting Samara on our side. She is so elegant and gorgeous. Too bad her manner is just so cold.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
So we finished with Helium for now. I need to go get my fish.
So, Commander, even your Asari are trained killers? Get everyone at the same store or something?
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
Yeah, unless all distractions are removed, loyalty to the mission will suffer. Run this team through hell, and all we're getting is burned. Anything else, Commander?
I mean, jeez.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Felt good to take that collector ship, but we need to find a way to take it to them. That's a big step. May as well be out in airlock. Anything else, Commander?
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Ship. So the ship collection's coming along nicely. There'll be more. Oh, there'll be more. Just right quick, go down here.
Shepard,
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Show me what it would take.
So there we go. We can now go much further.
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the
I have
resources?
done what I can to increase our exploration capabilities. Anything beyond that is up to you.
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
How do you think our mission is going?
Building our forces is a good strategy.
However, the time to strike is coming soon.
How are you?
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a colleague to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
You don't want to know why the Collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
I'd like to hear more about the criminals we're chasing in North Astros.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs. You might say it is personal.
I need to know if this will impact the mission.
It will not.
What do you think of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
I work for you, Shepard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
I should get back to work.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
Okay.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments crossed the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth, and we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead. The Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself. My father got me the best genes money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
I can't admire your body or your mind. You give your father too much credit. Yeah, he gave you gifts. But you can be proud of what you've done with them.
Oh, thank you. Perhaps I wouldn't mind if you admired my body.
You wouldn't, huh?
I think I could live with it.
It's only fair. You've had 2 years to look at me. And I was wearing less than you are.
Shepard, wait. I need to think about this.
Scared, Ms. Lawson?
Cautious, Commander Shepard. But interested. Very interested. For now, I should work and think. I'll talk to you later. Commander, what can I do? Actually, I'm a bit pressed at the moment.
I'll let you
Of
know.
course, Commander.
Shepard. Can it wait for... I'll be here if you need me.
Cool. So we gotta get Tally.
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
It looked suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
What happens to the shipping agent who was cheating Thax?
That depends on how sincere her apology is, and how willing she is to correct her mistake.
Do you want help finding the person who cheated Thax?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls. Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
Yeah, 40 experience. Got some Paragon. Got some money. Neat.
You should try it my way. Look at how the winds blow.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring? That's horrible. There's a 12-page contract for shipping.
It's just, we're looking for weapons. Shouldn't you be taking this seriously? Her first mate, your father, he got her things when he traveled. Eclipse might be fun for you. For me, it's the future. My clan's breeding strategy, let's say.
Still can't believe you have a Justicar in your service. You can sell something that dangerous for just a contract and a waiver? These are the Terminus systems. Everything's dangerous, and everything's for sale. Even tabs and monitors.
Sell at 25.
No, you're not doing it. I want to buy it.
There we go. See, now we got some paddlefish. Oh wait, I wanted to upgrade my armor. My bad. This is where I'm going to end the stream for now. I'm going to go get some food. And I may or may not be back later. I probably will be, though. So, I'll talk to everyone then. So long, everybody.